Terry, after all that you guys have been through with the injuries this year, what are you thinking in that moment when you hear the news about Juan?
I mean, that when he broke his thumb?
Yeah.
I guess I don't really remember. When I went out there and when we went out to center field, Jay Bruce was trying to get our attention. That's when Ray came down and said, "Hey, is there something wrong with Lagares?" So I looked out and Jay's waving. So I went out there and I didn't think of anything until Ray came back and said, "It's broke." And I said, "Yeah, I'm not surprised."
With the sheer number that you guys have had to sustain, you have a veteran group in there. You talk about just having to keep going and keep playing, but how difficult does that continually get when it's spread out like this? And it seems that even when you're on a good run, it can't just be a good feeling, good night. Something seems to happen in the negative.
Well, that's, again, Steve, you can't sit there and, you just can't sit there and mope. You got to go. You got to still have fun playing the game. You got to come out tomorrow. We got to get ready to play. They got a good team. We got to get ourselves up for it. Steven Matz is hopefully, gives us another good outing, and that certainly will pick us up. Tonight, Robert's been pitching so well. Certainly, that was a little bit of a downer in the fifth inning, because he's been really pitching well, and so we just got to come out tomorrow and play with some energy.
Matt on the right.
Terry, just assuming, was it on that dive for that ball, Rendon, that bloop there? And do you have, and I know it's just happened, but do you have any idea on what kind of, how long this is going to, I mean, is it a DL move at the?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He couldn't hold on to the bat. That's why when he came in, first thing they did is ran him because he knew he was getting up that inning. So he went and grabbed the bat, and he couldn't hold on to the bat. So, I don't know. I didn't check the training room. I just know that, if you got a broken thumb, you're going to be out. So. Joel?
Oh, Joel, sorry.
Just one quick. Jay Bruce was just because it was you just took him off the field.
Nothing wrong, Joel. I just had to get innings out of the pitcher. Yeah.
And the other thing is you kind of hit on a little, like when you say, "Oh, yeah, of course," do you say, how many bad days can we withstand like this in a long season?
That's kind of my thought. Is how many can we possibly continue to have to play through? But you know what the answer is? As many as pop up. That's what you got to play through. I go back to that thing when you say to somebody, "Oh, this is the last time I'm going to tell you." And you know what you're going to say? You're going to tell them again. And that's what, same thing. All right? Sit there today and say, "Come on, this has got to be the last time," and I'll say it again tomorrow if somebody else goes down. And we just got to play through it. We can't sit there and with our bottom lip out and mope about it. We got to go play. And we got to pick up the energy level and realize we got, I don't know how many more, but a lot of games left.